Yo guys, Mike for SimRacing604 here, and welcome back to Automobilista 2. Today I'm going to be showcasing a Porsche Cup car. The 992 Cup car, in fact. So there's a select few mods for AMS2. It's growing all the time, but still relatively small. But this is, in my opinion, the best of those mods, but the best of the mods we have so far, that is. You mostly see road cars, because, whoops, don't mind me, just shoving the competition out of the way. But yeah, you mostly see road cars brought in as mods for AMS2. But there is this Porsche Cup car, and I think they have done a really nice job recreating it here. I've left links in the description. Some of you, I'm sure, are thinking, I didn't even know there was mods for AMS2. And yes, there is. It's a bit of a process to get it going. I'll try and link at the top of your screen to a video I did which kind of showcased how to do it. Lots of other tutorial videos as well. It's not as easy as a Assetto Corsa where it's just a simple drag and drop process, but it's also nothing too intensive. First one might take you 10 to 15 minutes, everyone thereafter probably lesser than 5 minutes, including the download. So we're here at the Nurburgring GP. I believe this is the 2020 layout. Of course, we're doing one make race here. Porsche Cup. Why else would you, or what else would you do? And just gonna do a little 8-lapper, just to kind of showcase the car. Not showcase the driving though. There's no way to make that look good. But the car, hopefully you guys will see that it's a pretty fun little car. It's not, in my opinion, on the ACC level. I think that Porsche Cup car, the new one, is just absolutely phenomenal. And as I say, this one's not on that level, but really nice mod. And if you've kind of grown used to the regular content, the base content in AMS2, you might want to consider throwing this Porsche Cup car on your system and giving it a try. So as I say, it's mostly been road cars that have made it over to AMS2 so far as mods. I think that's because there's not a lot of, well, there's, I guess just the Camaro is the only modern road car we have in AMS2 officially. And so a lot of people are bringing like Ferraris in, people are bringing Aston Martins in to kind of bring those road cars into the present. But we also have this Porsche Cup car, and yeah, it's quite lively, it's quite interesting to drive. It's definitely controllable, but at the same time, it's got some life to it, especially on corner exit. You really gotta watch the throttle, otherwise that back end will kick out and you'll lose time. By the way, for anyone keeping track, I'm currently running in position 9 of 23. Running lap, well, I guess this is the 3rd lap of 8. I can never remember how the AMS2 lap counter goes, but I believe I've completed 2 laps of 8. But I always forget. So, desperately trying to hunt down P8. I'm not really gaining much on the car ahead. But something else that's cool about this Porsche Cup car livery, not only is the detail fantastic, I mean, when you look at it, it looks great. It looks, you know, as good as you would expect from the actual studio. But also there's a huge selection of liveries. I think there's 40-something liveries included. And I could not have done worse on that corner. I was hoping to get a good run down the start-finish straight, but that's not going to be the case. I was thinking to myself, I was on some blistering lap, but actually what was the truth was that the AMS2 start-finish line is way down the middle of the front straight. Yeah, look, 2 cars ahead. That gray and red and black livery, that is really cool. Come on, come on. Here we go. Should have a decent run here. I said earlier you got to be careful with your throttle on corner exit. It's probably not that bad, actually. I think I oversold that. It's not that bad. All right, now up into P8 as we near the halfway mark of this race. And I thought I had missed my braking point by a lot, but I managed to get it under control. See, isn't that a cool livery? I love that. Still got those track outlines. You can see them better on the left side, but they're also on the dark side as well. It's really cool. Oh, by the way, if the picture looks dark, I apologize. It's a long, boring story that you won't care about that has to do with GPU drivers and Windows updates and stuff like that. Anyway, I had to roll back to GPU drivers, the long and short of the story. And this version of the AMS, this version of the drivers, why can't I think? I'm blanking on the name. AMD, thank you. I don't know who I'm thinking. Alright, this video's gone off the rails. This version of the AMD GPU drivers is what I'm trying to say. Does come across very dark in AMS2. I don't know how I ever made it past 10 subscribers with these video making skills. Yet somehow you are here and I appreciate it. You know who else is here? That car to my right. Managed to get ahead though. As cool as this livery is, it'd be nice to put this guy in my rear view. Thought I might have had it there. See if I can do a slow in, fast out in this corner. Oh, not even close. The AI is way faster than me around that corner. Oh, look at this. AI made a mistake. Old Uncle Mike capitalized. Can I hold on to it? Yes. All the way up into third position. So now I just got to keep it clean and hunt down those two cars ahead. So yeah, very impressed by how this car drives. As I totally understeer through a corner. But overall, very nice. Really, really like the car, and as I say, it's the best mod for AMS2 by a lot right now. I found some interesting ones, but nothing that quite captures sort of what AMS2 can do as well as this car, frankly. Physics have a bit of life. It's fun to drive. So yeah, this one's the best in my opinion. Whoa, hang on, Mike. Now, if you're wondering how it stacks up against the 3.8 and 4.0, I guess it's the 991 version Porsche Cup car that comes in AMS2 as base content, I believe. I think those physics are probably a little bit better than this one, but it doesn't mean that this one isn't fun to drive. And of course the mod is free, so why not give it a try? Gotta love those Porsche Cup cars. We have it, as I mentioned earlier, for ECC. Who made it for Assetto Corsa? Was it United Racing Design? I believe made a mod for Assetto Corsa, but it was paid. Let's see, who else has it? iRacing has it. I guess that's the major players, so yeah, cool to have it here in AMS2. Up about a second on my previous best, so I should be comfortably in the 158s here. Oh boy, oh boy. Big mistake there. Got cocky. So again, there is a bit of punishment to how this car drives. Some sort of rubber ducky livery to my left. And I'm not even going to try. That move would seem to have disaster written all over it. Oh, did anyone see those two cars become one? One car was like inside the other car. Whoa, not sure how I held on to that one. Yeah, one car kind of just blended into the next one. Not sure what happened there. Doesn't seem to be a recurring problem, but never see that happen with base content, so something limited to modding. And we built up a pretty good gap to the cars behind, so it's just a matter of chasing these two down. We're running side by side currently. Ducky going for that overtake. Oh, getting his elbows out. I've got the motion turned on and it feels awesome. Awesome. In terms of my favorite sims to run with motion, I gotta put AMS2 #1 for road racing. I mean, nothing can really compare to Dirt Rally 2.0 in my opinion. But yeah, of the sims I've tried for like circuit racing, yeah, AMS2 is the best for motion. Feels phenomenal. Alright, so we are completing lap 7, so I believe that this is going to be the white flag final lap. So I've got very little time, precious little time here to get a couple of moves done. I'm trying to think of where might be the best place to do it. Turn 2, 3, exit at turn 4, maybe I might be able to get something going right here. I can cut this at the right angle. Wheel to wheel, wheel to wheel. There we go. Alright, so roughly half a lap, and just one position to gain to get the win here. Darn it. The Schumacher S is where I can always gain time in ACC. To me, the AI seems a little slow through there. Not the case with AMS2. Here we go, here we go. Is this something? How am I 1.7 down on my best? I want to be on the other side. A perfect launch here. No, not quite, so I'll have to settle for second. But anyway, AMS2, Porsche Cup car, 992. Oh, never mind, got one more lap. Wow. I did not think I'd get it done in turn 1. I've got to manufacture some drama for the last lap. Viewership time, Mike. Viewership time. Talk about something interesting. Crash from P1. Do something. Now, I'll just use this time to summarize. Yeah, this is cool to have another mod for AMS2. And Tro's a great car. Porsche Cup car never disappoints. Across many generations, across many sims. Porsche Cup car is a favorite, and this is definitely worth trying. As I say, it gets my vote for the best AMS2 mod I've ever tried. I'm sure there's more big things coming. As I say, links are in the description. Broadly speaking, you will need, what's it called, JGSME. You'll also need the boot file for AMS2. Hold on to it. Like I said, manufacturer drama, right? You gotta keep the viewership time up. So yeah, JGSME, you will need the boot files, and you will need this car download. And while you're at the link, or after you click the link in the description, you'll be taken to a page with a bunch of other downloads. Feel free to download other cars and leave a comment. Let me know which ones are your favorites. And as I cross the finish line one last time to get the W, thank you to the fans for coming to watch me race, and thanks to you for watching this video. We will see you next time.